Remember to thank your parents and your teachers and wish them a great day. Be grateful for your history teachers who educate you on past events. Give them a compliment, sing them a song, and let them know that you care. First, let's look at a Meiji Restoration in Japan from 1868 to 1889 that challenged traditional governments and brought Japan a whole new world of industrialization and westernization.
What did the blighter say?
I believe that's Dutch lingo, sir.
Does anybody speak Dutch? Please take these gifts as a sample of the new and exciting wonders we have to offer from the Western world. This is the Morse telegraph machine, by which you can send messages any distance instantaneously. This is the daguerreotype, by which you can capture the exact and true imitation of nature. The finest Kentucky bourbon whiskey. Aged 25 years. This is a .45 caliber rear-loaded, metallic cartridge, single-action Army revolver. We call it the Peacemaker.
In 1853, Commodore Matthew Perry from the U.S. landed in Japan with a fleet of black ships, demonstrating the technological advancements of Western nations.
It was truly astonishing. I have never seen ships quite as large and powerful as those before. The demonic being was emitting black smoke everywhere and clouded the blue sky. I remember as clear as day when I saw that ship, I realized Japan needed to change.
With the arrival of Western fleets, Japan underwent reforms in the Meiji Reformation as Emperor Michiko overthrew the long-standing Tokugawa shogunate and implemented policies such as the abolishment of feudalism in 1868. He altered education systems by adding more subjects and hiring foreign teachers, reorganized the military based on Prussian army, and built railroads and roads to industrialize the empire. Prior to industrialization, Japan had isolationist policies that limited trade with Western nations. The Meiji Restoration opened up trade to foreigners in hopes that Japan could become the Europeans' equals. The Reformation was funded by high agricultural taxes, which strengthened the bureaucracy in Japan. Unlike the reformations in other regions, Japan's was a major success as the reforms completely altered Japan's economic and political systems to become westernized instead of focusing on traditional beliefs. With the industrialization of Japan, Japan looked to become an imperialist nation. As Japan is an island nation, it had limited natural resources and arable land. Therefore, it seeks to gain territories that bring in natural resources to fuel Japan's growth. 10-second trivia. What was the name of the empire Japan tried to establish during its imperialism in the 20th century? If your guess answer was Edo, you're dumb, because the correct answer is Manchukuo. The Manchukuo, also known as the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere, was created due to Japan's growing nationalism and desire for Pan-Asianism after gaining a great power in industrialization. In the Marco Polo Bridge incident in 1937, conflicts between the Chinese and Japanese escalated into a full-blown conflict where the Second Sino-Japanese War commenced, marking the beginning of World War II in the Pacific theater. A devastating event for the Chinese due to the Japanese invasion was the raid of Nanjing.
The invasion of the Japanese was truly terrifying. I remember how my family hid in our home's basement. Just trying to not get caught by the Japanese soldier. The Japanese soldier, they were so scary. We heard of news of our relative being killed. So every day we pray, just to stay alive and make sure our safety.
When the US dropped 2 atomic bombs on Japan in the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki to quickly end the World War, Japan soon surrendered, marking the end of the Second Sino-Japanese War and also World War II in the Pacific theater. The loss of the Central Powers that Japan was a part of significantly shifted the politics of the world and resulted in the detrimental decline of Japan's economy. Let's head over to reporter Sashimi Wasabi for more information on the current events of Japan.
In Shimonoseki, Yamaguchi, a city that had a long history of hunting whales, has begun its new journey. The massive ship behind me is the main character of whale hunting mission. It is called Kenji Maru, and during initial hunting, it has already performed a remarkable moment in the whaling industry. The ship performed like a factory which contains in-house processing. Whale meat, which is a delicacy food that would appear in specific restaurants like Hishimaru, although the demand for Welsh meat has declined due to its unknown and awareness for the public, despite the criticism, since whales has a long life term and slow birth rate, it has been marked as vulnerable in hunting. Therefore, as the Kenji Maru sails into the sea, it has started the new era of commercial whaling.
Yeah, boy.
Yamamura Sadako is the vengeful ghost of the psychic who was murdered and thrown into a well in Japan urban legend. As a ghost, she used Neisha. What's that? Okay, yeah, you know what? Her superpower and weapon to create cursed videotape. People who watch the videotape will die in 7 days. Okay, see ya!
Yamamura Sadako's real name is Tanaka Sadako, and her father, a Japanese military officer, committed seppuku at home because of his samurai spirit after Japan's defeat. The Sada's family lost its financial support and had to give her brothers to others to raise. The mother, Tanaka Mami, kept Sadako as she saw she could raise her by herself. Unfortunately, after pushing the young Sadako into the well, she jumped into the well and committed suicide.
Last, for our favorite part of the day, special shout out to educator Yoshida Shoin from the school Shoka Sonjuku in 19th century Chosu domain, Japan. See you guys never. Remember, this is Roy, and have a holly jolly merry tomorrow. CNN11 out.
Meanwhile...